So yesterday, I said that I will judge his performances by the number of investments and investors he attracts to the state, not by opening a water factory and a bakery. And a lot of you went mad at me. I really understand the angle you guys are coming from. You know, when you come out from a very horrible relationship and you find someone that is a bit okay, you will cherish that person. That is human behavior, that is human social behavior. But we have a standard by which we should judge good governance with. And one thing that baffles me most at times is because when you talk about the governor, Father Alia, a lot of you will put Governor Otom side by side. When you said Governor Alia should do this, a lot of you say Otom didn't pay salaries, but Otom didn't pay teachers, but Otom didn't do this, Otom didn't do that. At what point did Otom become the standard of good governance in Benue State? At what point did Otom become the focal example of good governance? When you say Benue State is lacking behind, people say, but Kogi State is not also doing good. At what point do we compare ourselves? Always with the worst scenario. Let's compare the governor with the standard of good governance. The governor is not serving us for free. Every month, the governor receives allocation from the allocation of the federal government. No month goes by without him receiving nothing less than 9 billion naira. That is state allocation from the federal government. That is not part of what is allocated for local governments. No local government in Benue State receive less than 200 million naira. So what are his duties? His core duty is security of the state. His core duty is to open up the state for economic growth. Benue State is not economically viable. One, because security is not assured and social infrastructure is not in place. These are the areas the governor should put his focus. Not on bakery and water factory. These are business that individuals, citizens, internal and external investors can do in the state. When the state is safe enough, when the state is economically viable enough. How many of you think this business is we have to leave after you leave office? This is government business that can be mismanaged at every point. We should stop singing the praise of somebody because he pays salaries in this 21st century. How many of you working in private sector praise your employer because he pays salaries? It is because you worth it. You worked for it. You want the governor to focus on the major. The governor is majoring on the minor and minoring on the major. Security, social security and social infrastructure is what Benue State need at the moment. Make the road accessible. When you talk about road, they will tell you, but it's federal government project. Is it not the governor? Should he not lobby? Should he not lobby the government? Should he not lobby the president? Is he not in the same party? Let's stop this honeymoon. Let's put him on his toes. And let's stop singing all this praise because of salary. Oton didn't do that, Oton didn't do this. When has Oton became the standard of good governance? We have to wake up.